All right, here goes nothing. Oops, I'm monitoring myself. There we go. First mistake of the night. I'm sure it won't be the last. Alrighty. So, welcome to my first stream on YouTube. This is a strange experience, not streaming to Twitch, but I said goodbye to Twitch, and I stand by that. So, here we are. Welcome to YouTube, I guess. We're going to be doing Baldur's Gate 3 tonight because I love this game. And I think that the Honor Mode seems like it would be good content. You know, permadeath. It's got that whole thing going for it. Got stakes. Not going to just reload things. So what I did is I pared down my setup so that I have sort of minimal mods installed. Just, you know, some user experience stuff. Nothing that actually affects the gameplay meaningfully. And we're gonna see how far I can get before I get wiped. Let's go ahead and switch over to Baldur's Gate, and we'll get started. All right. Looks like game audio is picking up. That's good. Might need to adjust the levels. Let's go ahead and get out of this menu. Cool. All right. Gonna be pretty slow going for a minute. We're gonna get to hear a lot of down by the river. Alrighty, let's see what the hell I'm getting myself into here. Stronger bosses. So we have legendary actions. That's scary. Stricter rules. I'm not sure exactly what this stuff means. I suppose we'll see. Can't reload older saves, obviously. No saves coming. That is scary. And then if I win, I get rewarded with extra specific dice. That sounds like fun. Here we go. I'm probably just going to leave the opening cinematic to play because it's fun and I haven't seen it in a little while. Hey Kyle, good to see you. It's nice to see that my chat widget just works. I have never, never seen it before, so... I didn't realize that Lae'zel was with me in this scene before. Ready for some serious eye scream here. Man, that is pretty nasty. This game's got a few moments like that. I think the Volo eye scene is maybe a little bit more uncomfortable. Okay, so what am I going to be doing here? Probably custom character? I've got a Shadowheart Origin playthrough going on offline. I also have a Dark Urge playthrough going on offline. At some point, I would like to play Origin Will or Origin Karlach. Probably Origin Will, because I don't particularly like Barbarian as a class. Not that I couldn't respec her. But with Origin Will, I would really, really want to play him as a Hexblade Warlock, and that's not an option in vanilla. So this playthrough will not be Origin Will. Whose Origin is it gonna be, though? Do I want to try Origin Lae'zel? Lae'zel's a fun character. It'd be fun for her to just be in charge most of the time. Because if your character doesn't, like, dissuade her, there are some things that are totally in character for her to do, but that are ridiculous. Not the wisest person in the team. Wisdom 12 notwithstanding. You know, I think I'm just gonna go with another custom character. So which background do I want to try? We'll figure out this stuff later, after we figure this out. My first playthrough of this, I'm gonna turn down the music while I think about this. So, my first playthrough, I went with Soldier, and that was fun. My idea was kind of the like, Lord of the Rings conception of Ranger as, like, a soldier who's, like, a guardian of the realm. My idea was, like, someone like Faramir was my inspiration. Do something different for this, though. Maybe I want to choose class first. What class do I want to play? It might be interesting to play Cleric, because then I won't necessarily be married to having Shadowheart in my party all the time. Because I pretty much did in my first playthrough. I don't think there was more than, like, maybe 2 or 3 hours of that game that Shadowheart was not in the party. Not just because I like her, but also because having a Cleric is useful. I don't know yet whether Minthara will be in this playthrough. There's not really any downside to having her around, and that might be fun. I don't have a good quote-unquote character playthrough that has her yet. Because I killed her in my first playthrough. So maybe I want to be a Paladin? Paladin's pretty easy to roleplay because you have the Oath, so that kind of guides what your character is meant to be doing. Also, Paladin's just really strong. It's a good class. Pure Paladin can hit pretty hard, and there's a lot of interesting multi-class options for Paladin as well. Many of the casters use Charisma, so having that combination is cool. What Oath might be fun? High speed. I mean, Oath of Devotion could be fun, because that's just, like, ultimate Paragon good boy. And, you know, that is a fun thing to play. This game rewards you for playing that. Where, like, I just want to be the protector of right and justice. I kind of played that way for my other character, but with Paladin, I feel like I could lean into that even more. And like, that might be rewarding. What background would be cool? Yeah, I think we're going to go Oath of Devotion Paladin. It'd be entertaining. And folk hero is always fun. I really like Will's folk hero inspirations. Those are fun to find. The other ones here are also some of the other ones here are also reasonable. Noble is reasonable for this, of course. Guild Artisan could be cool. So what's this? If I wanted to do Guild Artisan Paladin, what's the story there? I'll think about it. Maybe I'll come back to that. What race do I want to try? Also, interesting question. I have played human, and my Dark Urge character is tiefling. I like halfling. Halfling is cool. Although, God, 25 feet base speed is so bad. Dwarf Paladin is pretty cool. I don't need the combat training bonus, but poison advantage is okay. What are the options here? Gold Dwarf is just tough. Shield Dwarf gets extra armor proficiency, don't need that, and Dwergar. Dwergar's pretty cool. Oh, that's a good thought, Sabine. Drow Paladin could be interesting. Yeah, I kind of like this idea. Superior Dark Vision is nice. Can't be charmed. Can't go to sleep. I get some extra cantrips. Do I want to be Lulthsworn or Seldarine, though? I feel like Lulthsworn would give me more dialogue options, but they would be insane. Like I've seen what some of the Lulthsworn options are, and maybe not so good for Oath of Devotion Paladin. So I think we're probably going with Seldarine. And I no longer think Guild Artisan makes sense. But maybe my idea for this character is... I think I'm going to go with a male drow. And I would like to be large man. Big, McLarge, huge. And I think this guy is going to be... maybe he's like a crusader against Lolth. So he was part of, like, the rebellion against the evil god. That seems like a very paladin thing to do. Got this evil god that most of my race is sworn to, so instead I'm going to go fight against her and stuff. That seems like a good idea. What's consistent with that? Probably either soldier, folk hero, or outlander maybe makes sense. I guess Outlander would be cool because of the Underdark connection, right? But man, Folk Hero is totally consonant with what I'm thinking of for this guy's origin. So yeah, I think it's going to be easier to roleplay this person as Folk Hero. Alrighty, abilities. So what's consistent with that backstory? Persuasion, religion, and I get animal handling, perception, and survival for free. Those are reasonable skills to get for free. It would be cool to have history or nature. I think both of those are consistent with what this guy's about. And the other question, do I want to be strength or dex-based paladin? Because you can definitely pull off either. I tend to think that dex-based paladin is better if I want to multi-class. Like, if I'm interested in bringing in say, Ranger, usually that's because you want to be doing lots of ranged attacks, which is something that Paladin often struggles with. Paladin Warlock doesn't have that problem because you get Eldritch Blast, but I don't know I don't think Warlock makes any sense for this character. Paladin Sorcerer makes sense, though. The other thing is, Paladin doesn't necessarily need Charisma that much as a stat, because the only thing you're getting from it is Preparation and the spell save DC, and because like most of the time you're not using Paladin spells to attack. Like, you don't need a spell attack bonus as Paladin. So you can get away with having a different stat there, so you could be Paladin Wizard, and that would be totally reasonable. Where there you absolutely would want high int. But you don't necessarily need high charisma to do that. You need some, but not a ton, necessarily. But you could totally get away with, like, charisma 14 for that. Probably charisma 14, dex 14 is what I would go for, if I wanted to do that. Because then you still get medium armor, so you get the benefit from that. And you can use heavy armor if you want it. And I think that having heavy armor and medium armor as options for a spellcaster is cool. So you know what? I think this is what we're doing. I think we're going to do Paladin Wizard, and that's going to be our... that's going to be my my build. So to make that work, so the problem with doing that, as fun as this is going to be, you really do need, like, all the stats to make that work. Paladin Wizard wants good strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, and charisma. So I need to make some compromises here. Which of these things can I improve by other means than just, ASI? I think it makes sense to just accept Strength 16, because I'm going to be doing other things besides just attacking on my turn a lot of the time, I would expect. Also, whoa, what just happened to OBS? Okay, nothing just happened to OBS, apparently. Looks like it's fine. I'm going to undo all of these and just go back to 10s across the board. I think I have to dump Wisdom, because there's no way I'm going to be able to afford to also have good Wisdom along with the other things I need. I also think I have to dump Strength and be a Dex-based Paladin, because I would just be splitting myself up too much if I wanted to try to have Dexterity for armor class as well as all these other things. I mean, the other alternative is I can dump Dex and then just wear heavy armor, which is reasonable. I mean, that's totally a thing you can do. It's just not normally a thing I do. I tend to think that melee attacks are better than ranged attacks in this game. Melee, you get a lot of good melee weapons in Baldur's Gate. You don't get a whole lot of good ranged weapons, I have found. Unless I missed a lot of them in my first playthrough. But I didn't start getting really good ranged options, aside from spells, until pretty late in the game, until like Act 2. I would really like the option to wear medium armor, because I think in the early game, medium armor is a lot more available and it's a lot better than heavy armor. Like, just like, scale mail is totally a good option in this game. How could I do if I put Dex up to 14, Strength up to 16 with the +2, and then I'll invest Int up to 15, Charisma 12. This will give me like 2 spells prepared, plus whatever my paladin level ends up being. It's not totally unreasonable. I'm not making use of the, or I'm not making the best possible use of my level ups if I go this route. Because obviously what I would want is an ASI to go from int 15 to 16. But there's no skill, or there's no feat that there's no half feat for intelligence that's useful other than resilient, and I mean, there aren't a whole lot of int saves that you have to worry about. Con saves, absolutely. It is totally worth taking resilient to get a good bonus in con, but intelligence, not so much. Okay, so I can get +2 strength from the potion later on. And there are items that boost con as well. My first feat is probably just going to be ASI int strength. And then I'll just deal with Charisma 12. Because frankly, I don't think Charisma 12 matters all that much. I don't think that's too big a deal. +4 religion, that's pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm okay with this build. This is not necessarily 100% optimal, but it's fun. I could have a good time with this, I think. I have never played Wizard Paladin before. I've never tried that. And I think that it could be enjoyable, so let's do it. The suggested name is Will? What? Why is that in the list of suggested names? What are you doing, Larry? Okay, so what is this person's name? I have no idea what drow names are supposed to be like. The only drow characters that I know are Driz to Warden and Minthara in this. And maybe some of the other True Souls, but I don't remember any of their names. Nier is a drow, right? Their city is called Menza Berenzin, and their deity is called Lolth. Those names don't have a whole lot of, resemblance. They do have the apostrophe thing going on in the last name, whatever that means. I actually don't know whether that is a last name, a family name, a clan. I frankly know very little about drow culture. So maybe I'm just going to go and crib a name from one of my various historical interests. The character in my my first playthrough is named Anson, after a British admiral. would be good from naval history? First thing that comes to mind is Rozesvensky, but that's a little bit too Earth for my Drow character. Oh, also I didn't change his appearance, so let's work on that while I think about name options.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
I want this guy's voice to be deep.
Be wary. There's more of those wretched things. There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura. Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Be wary.
More of them.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly. Hells, something just woke up down here.
It's opened. More of those wretched things.
I think this is the voice that I want. And what are my face options? I don't really love any of these options. Maybe this guy. Interesting choices for skin tone for Drow. It can be purple. I like this color. And do I want scars? I probably do. Maybe not the ritual scarring. I think I like this one. And do I want tattoos? This one's definitely got an Underdark feel to it. I think the tattoos look really good when they're subtle like this. Yeah, that's neat. Barovia Fangs. It's a good name. Yeah, I like that. And I can have the red drow eyes. They have to be very red. This is a pretty striking color. I like it. And he's got guy linered by default, of course. Gotta be an appropriately edgy boy. I think I do like the like maximum black. Lips are fine. Hairstyle. What do we like for Elf Commander? I like that. Academy Dropout. It's kind of a silly name for this. A lot of these names are very silly. Could be balding. I don't think I like the pigtails. It's maybe not the look I'm going for. In case I want to roleplay a Shadowheart. I could be bald. Do I want to be a large bald man? Do I want to be large bald man? I kind of like large bald man. Let's see. Do I like this better, or do I think my favorite of these. Which one? Was it this one? Because I like the close cropped sides. But then he's still got the ponytail, so that's it's got the elf thing going on. You know, I never noticed that the default armor for Paladin has the Paladin logo on the chest. Gotta wear the logo for your class. That's always recommended. I think we will have hair. We'll go with this one. Do I want to have brighter hair than that, though? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, Seldorine Drow Paladin. Drow. I think it's Drow. I pronounced it Dro when I was a kid. And I'd never heard anyone else say it. I want Commander to be in my name. How about... will this fit? Commander Meridian. I like that.
You need a guardian.
Oh, right. So, what is my guardian? I am going to rip off DNC and say maybe this character was married and now his wife is dead, and the Emperor is taking her form. Also, she was also tall. I'm not going to spend a tremendous amount of time designing this character.
Remarkable.
Follow your instinct.
Remarkable. Truly.
I think that's the default one. That's fine. Alright. Time for the adventure. I know this scene is pre-rendered, but it looks brilliant. It did a great job. Also, I just noticed that my recording is a little bit offset. I do somewhat disrespect the Wilhelm screen. That is a very old and dead meme at this point. I don't know why people still think that's funny. I guess we can thank that dragon for allowing the plot to happen. I wonder if one of these Dragon Riders is Kithrak's boss. I would never notice that the first time I saw this. But I know what he looks like now. I guess they changed the model for her armor between when they rendered this scene and released it. All right, there we are. I think Meridian is looking good.
My head.
Let's go ahead and get spells prepared. Oh, I don't have any. That's right. Level 1. I just hit things at level 1.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye. You notice nothing.
Not a great start. First roll of the whole adventure is nat 1. Getting it out of the way early.
Dead. Good. Can't slow down.
They definitely start strong on the whole, like, disgusting body horror aspect. Mind flayers are gross.
We are here.
Hello, Wolf Warrior.
We are trapped. Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return.
Well, I'll help you if I can, I suppose. Oath of devotion.
The enemy. So many enemies. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Let's see. Probably my best bet is this. Oh, okay. It's gonna be that kind of game, is it?
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Medicine advantage. Medicine's wisdom. I'm not very good at wisdom, but advantage is fine. Okay. I think on the whole advantage amounts to approximately a +4, +5-ish.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
No, this character would never like, subjugate another being. This character spent his whole life seeking liberation for his people from Lolth.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed. Us. We are us.
We are us. Okay, sure.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Well, leaving seems like a good idea.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
I like that his body just ragdolls. Very cool. Thanks, game. I'm thoroughly in favor of any physics engine that causes random ragdolls, not because it's good, but because it's funny. Oh, I guess he's not newborn anymore. He, she, it. They reproduce by, like, being, like, mutated out of somebody's brain, so I don't know that any of those things applies necessarily.
Abomination. This is your end.
You
Oh
heard
my god, this character is so tall!
visions rush past. A dragon swing, a silver sword.
Pretty impressive that he's a full, like, 12 inches, 16 inches or so taller than Lae'zel.
My head. What
Like,
is
she's not short. My character is just a behemoth.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
That sounds really bad.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
I get to kill Hellspawn? That seems like a great day to me.
Tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
I don't know that I've heard her comment on that thing before. Oh, it gets to go first. Cool. Difficulty Tactician. What? Oh, back to XCOM. T. T is the button we use for this. Well, okay. Whatever. Good job, thanks, it. Also, good job, me. Ooh, Divine Sense is going to be actually useful in this playthrough. Or at least in this area. Okay, does Lae'zel have sufficient ups to get over there? She does!
You prove
Perfect.
surprisingly adequate. Now, to the helm.
A couple of light crossbows. Give one to Lae'zel too. I don't remember whether she starts with a bow. Yeah, she does. But this is better. Just straight up additional damage. Is this medium? Yeah, this is medium armor. 14. So equivalent to what? Is that scale? Base AC 18 is pretty nice.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Can throw that. And we have expended no resources. Good.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
was a good voice for this character. I'm happy with my decision.
How much farther can I go?
Alright, time to meet another friend.
Cave machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Another mystery.
Hi, DNC.
Aggression.
Let me out! You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
I disagree. We should help those who are in need.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
What? There's no helping you. I'm gonna have fun looking at the, like, total evil edgelord options that I get for Drow. Although I will not be choosing them. So, best of both worlds. I don't have to say the, like, awful asshole dialogue choices, but I do get to laugh at them.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Part of the appeal of playing, like, super asshole renegade in Mass Effect is you get to hear Mark Mirror Jen Hale deliver the line. And, like, often the line is not, like, exactly what it says on the dialogue wheel, so it's kind of a surprise when they say something that's, like, super edgy and nasty. But in this game, your character isn't voiced most of the time, so...
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
I hear something. Voices.
I hear nothing of the sort.
You could play a Cleric of Lolth, yeah. I'm gonna pick up a slave mind, why not? And we get the bag of bags. I'll organize that later. And my character is going to attempt to rescue this person by just pressing the button.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Well, that raises the
Is
stakes.
this to be our fate?
Oh, so it does actually have like a stat line in there. Interesting. I'm not going to fight it if that's something you even can do, because obviously this is honor mode, and if I lose, I die.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Okay, let's save this mysterious person who I definitely don't know who this is.
Damn it!
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive? Or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Let's maybe take a look and try to figure it out before we kill this person.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Well, that's enough hope for me, I suppose.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
I don't know what happens if you do this, but I'm not going to find out.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
My character is not interested in this drama for the moment, and has a much bigger concern.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Sure, okay.
Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Oh, I'm sure.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Okay, so Shadowheart starts with a mace and no ranged option, so let's give her one. I think I have an extra one. Yeah, I do. She also has a scroll of detect thoughts. Huh. Okay. Still don't need a refresh. Oh, she needs to prepare spells, though. So, we are going to try to steal the sword, because the sword would be useful. She will always get Charm Person and Disguise Self. And she starts with Blessing of the Trickster. So, I think... So, we need Command to try and get him to drop it. She'll have one other spell slot. I could put Protection from Good and Evil on the Mind Flare. This is, again, assuming that Command works. And then her other ones will be used for healing. Alright, let's do this. If I dip my weapon here, how long will it persist? No, I wanted my Warhammer. Yeah, that's alright.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
Come on, let's get along.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the gate after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
No, that's not great. Oh, that's not great.
Get out of here now.
So this guy has 80 HP. Let's see how much us, can protect us. Oh, didn't get the kill. That's
Let's go.
Let's see. Do I want Divine Sense now? Probably not yet. Holy Rebuke on him is also going to be useful eventually. So that's just free radiant damage.
I think you can take me on.
Nice. I should have done that first. These things probably have fire resistance though, don't they? No, just poison. Huh. Okay. So there's no reason to command him until I'm in range to grab it with Lae'zel. So what is Shadowheart going to do in the meantime? Probably just Sacred Flame these things. Not the best attack, but it's fine. There are worse. She can't quite get there to pommel strike it, really? You know, I think she also should dip. Fight fire with fire, as they say. Maybe save those for later, Lae'zel. Got something a bit more important. Ah. Oh man, 100% hit rate on that guy. That's not what you want to see. Okay, now I think we are in range. To try and get rid of his sword. Although we can put it off for another turn. So what I'm going to do is move up with Lae'zel and have her cast Mage Hand. We can use these things for attacking later.
Easy these days.
And I'm gonna run up to this imp. Just threaten it. The odds. It's going to be a 50%. So on 2 coin flips, I should get it, theoretically. If I get it on 1 coin flip, even better. For now, though, we're just gonna have her secret flame this. Good. Hey, hit! So far that thing has only missed 1 attack. That's not encouraging. Can I have us jump to an attack position? Not really. Okay. We can definitely have Lae'zel get to an attack position, though, so that's good. Let's get her here. Actually, we'll try the command first. 55%. Let's hope for that coin flip. Got it. Now Lae'zel can go pick it up. I don't really need to equip it. Her current sword, it already has fire damage, and it's fine, so. Okay, that's good. So let's first see if we can pommel strike him. Nope. And then we'll also try rush attack. Hit, but he saved. Okay, that's fine. Good job, us. This thing is ranged, so I can move away without disengaging. That's cool. I should have used Divine Sense. Shit. Alright, well, I'll do that next turn. Okay, so if Mind Flayer Man doesn't die, then I can give him protection from good and evil. In the meantime, our friendly neighborhood mage hand can toss this thing and like explode him. No? Can I not do that? I guess not. Oh well.
Your spine is mine.
If this shit hits the ground,
Ignore
we're
the
dead.
devil. We must take the transponder.
Still breathing.
Good job, us. Let's maybe knock him prone, if we can.
Concentrate.
Oh, I forgot to... Man, I am not doing great on spells. Can heal him at least. If we don't kill him, we don't kill him. I'm not overly concerned. And I still can't really throw this without disrupting everything. I can kill the imp with it, though. Let's do that. That's the second critical hit that us has rolled. way to go, us. Cool. Oh, that didn't hurt him? Aw. They're not fire immune. What the hell?
Hurry, before they strike.
Okay, Lae'zel gets fire back. Hey, good job. You're gonna go punch this imp. Why not? This other imp is inconsequential. I'm just gonna ignore him.
Take this. Rosario will have your head.
He's got 27 HP left. Terrific.
Can't even catch my breath.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting the crit there, and I'm mad now. I have no reason to expect a crit. Let's do this. Lae'zel, your job... Lae'zel. Shadowheart, your job is going to be to go over here. Deal with these idiots. To the extent that you can. Oh! That's what we like to see. We're getting there. It's not what we'd like to see. How dare you attack my mage hand? It's Terzine. Equivalent exchange or something. Hey, Shadowheart's the one who's supposed to be casting Fireball and missing. There we go. Got that damage in. Channel Oath doing work. I don't think I've ever used that ability before. It's not very good. It's only in this kind of context that it makes any sense to use that ability. Man, I have a 35% chance to hit. I probably should not be bothering to attack him with a 35% hit chance. Let's disengage and go back up Shadowheart because I don't think the Mage Hand is going to be sufficient help. Mind Flayer is almost dead, which means we're probably fleeing this fight. That's okay. If we get the extra XP, that's great. The important thing is we got the sword. So I think that sword is going to be actually useful. We'll keep Lae'zel here. She still can hit, sort of. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh boy, here come the campion. No, how dare you! So, Us has to live. That's non-negotiable. Us has been a hero, so we're gonna get you out of here. How did that provoke? No more Mind Flare. Darn. Wait, why am I saying this like it's a bad thing? Alright. We're gonna disengage with Shadowheart so we can move over to here. And next turn we'll be out of here. And I feel like Lae'zel probably should not be in this fight, so she's also gonna disengage. And GTFO. Hey, good job, Mage Hand. Mage Hand continues to be incredibly useful. Oh, you better not. You better not. Okay. No! No! Us is dead. Darn. Well, that guy sure is a dick. Okay, let's get out of here.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
First death of the run. Good thing Shadowheart has uncanny dodge, apparently. If it was Lae'zel in this cutscene, I would be immediately banned from YouTube. I think her armor generally looks cool, but would it kill her to wear some goddamn pants? You'd think it would chafe. Save mode? No. I don't know how to turn it on. I should probably check the settings.
As you wake, the tadpoles squirm.
We'll fix it later.
Skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Yeah, let's fix that before things get spicy. The native Twitch integration is cool if I was still on Twitch. This is keybinds. Is it an interface? There we are. Let's see, so what do I need to have off? Probably just this, right? Oh no, these are okay. Yeah, so I think both of these need to be off. We'll be safe. You know, I've never explored back here. Is there anything interesting in this area?
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Oh, it's you.
You're alive.
I really like the animation they chose for my character shaking her.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Indeed, I better be going then. See ya! Smell ya later.
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Shadowhawk will remember this. I'm sad we don't have it. It died for our sin. It. Us. Us died for our sins. Is my character the kind of person who would wear a hat like this? I think no. So I didn't know this until we did it in... We did it in stream, or in multiplayer. But apparently you could just go right to camp here, so I'm gonna do that. Because that will allow me to access my camp supplies. Or camp chest, or whatever it's called. Traveler's chest. Also, apparently there's stuff here? I didn't know that. Ooh, a rotten mushroom. Delicious. There we go. With no other options, I'm gonna put this on. Obviously, I'm not going to show it, but it's maybe a useful thing to have. Shadowheart already has Disguise Self as a spell option, so there's no reason for her to have that. This stuff is cool. Let's go ahead and take that. Ooh, paella. Delicious. And this includes our cool supplies. So I get to have a cape. Nice. That's a very paladin thing to do. Speaking of paladin. Yeah. That looks properly silly, goofy, ridiculous. Oh, do I want to wear this hat? Do I want to be Admiral Commander Meridian? As funny and as memey as that is, I think we're gonna stick with the thing that gives me a tangible benefit. I'll probably give this to Astarion, though, once we pick him, though. That seems like the kind of thing Astarion would use. Sorry. Inventory management I'm going to try to do mostly off-stream, when and where possible. Ooh, I'm standing on a box. Neat. Okay, good. We are, in fact, considered rested. That's helpful.
More of those wretched things.
Everything's better when you have a cape.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Stay back? What are you talking about? Whoa. It's a little scary. Oh, no! Oh, no, we better not die in this fight. That would be tragic. I don't know how often they can do that. Heal? I can lay on hands myself in the worst case. It's a coin flip to use that. Is a bow better? Yes, a bow is much better. We're gonna try to crowd control this one. Oh, missed the 85. Come on, Shadowheart. I mean, missing is classic Shadowheart, I will grant that. Okay, hopefully they can't do that. Oh my god, they can. Yeah, they can just do that every turn, can't they? Shit. At least it misses, sometimes. Theoretically. Oh boy. I'm not used to this game being actually hard. My first playthrough was not difficult at all. So... this one definitely needs to die, right? Like, obviously. Maybe this threatens them? Yeah, this threatens all three of them, so at least if they try to use that attack, it'll be at disadvantage. Hopefully. Okay. Does weak grip inflict disadvantage? Yes, it does. Oh, man. Oh, man. Position, heal thyself. And... can this kill? I need max damage. I would like to hit one of them with the other, but unfortunately I can't do that without provoking. Alright, max damage, Shadowheart, let's go. Maybe not. Okay, this is maybe a little bit more manageable once this one's dead. Cool. Oh my god! Would you stop? Okay, we're not dead. It's all good. We got it. All right. Ridiculous. All right, level up. Double my health, please. Apparently we need it. Hey, I got spells now. That's cool. 0? What? Oh, okay. Hopefully that's wrong. And I didn't completely ruin my character by accident. I mean, +1 AC is always good. Dueling is also consistently useful. I'm going to take the neutral option and go with defense. Okay, yeah, I can prepare at least one spell. Let's have Bless. Thunder Smite. Compelled Duel is in my list. That's interesting. My spell save DC is terrible, so I probably should not be preparing spells that require it. Maybe Shield of Faith? Shield of Faith is okay. She now gets Invoke Duplicity, which is actually really good. And Sanctuary is really useful in some situations. Okay, let's not be dead.
A welcome rest.
Also, I can't wait to not have a party of 2. That fight is something. If it's the one that I think you're referring to. This guy's got a rapier. That's fun. Do I want a rapier or a warhammer? I think Flourish is a really good weapon skill. On the other hand, Bludgeoning is a very useful damage type to have. I'll probably give this to Astarion if he doesn't start with one. I don't remember if he does.
Light on my feet.
Can sell that. She can guidance herself with this on this, at least. Hey, hey, we got it. Dex saves are good, but I want her to keep her circling. I'll give this to somebody else at some other time.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Definitely what this character would say.
There. Can you see it?
My character is so much bigger than him, it's hilarious.
Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
You will not hold me prisoner. Do I bless for this? It'd be funny. We're probably gonna rest anyway, why not? Hey!
You son of a...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yeah, Astarion's not the brightest spark.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although...
That's a great
it
reaction.
hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Well, I'm blessed. That's cool. Oh, it's a boar. I'm proficient in animal handling.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes.
Let's make friends with Pig.
Unsure. Then it dashes away.
Aw, no pig friend. That's a shame.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
I am not sure what to do with this. I know there's something here, but I don't remember the details. Can I break the rock? I have a hammer. Drag and hold? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But it is not working. My brain hurts.
Have a lot on my mind.
I've been defeated by rock.
Need to find a way forward.
I am no longer Commander Meridian. I am now Commander Scissors.
Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking supplies, maybe.
All right, let's meet Wizard Friend.
Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone?
Okay. Sure. Oh boy. If you fail that check, is Gale just dead forever?
Go on, keep pulling. Oh. Hello, I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Are you alright? That is what
A
Oath of
bit
Devotion
shocked,
would say.
But friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't have
Thanks,
to be a
Gale.
cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
We'll give the paladin option.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Okay.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted
welcome.
kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay, so what kind of wizard do I want Gale to be? My character's already planning to be a wizard. And, since I'm paladin... I probably want to be Abjuration Wizard. Although I played as Abjuration Wizard, in my first playthrough. I had Gale as that. So maybe I want him to be something different, and maybe I want me to be something different. I don't know. I had Astarion as Enchantment Wizard. You know what, actually? Divination would be really useful. Although I probably want this on me, because that way my character can use the portent rolls, rather than having to have Gale do it. So yeah, I'm going to be Divination Wizard, which means he's going to be something else. Maybe I just want him to be straight up Blaster. Invocation. Playing Gale as a sorcerer would be pretty silly, yeah. So what does he currently know? He has Witch Bolt and Thunder Wave, so I don't really need any more attack spells necessarily, although I will say Magic Missile's always useful. And we'll give him his cat. Lae'zel's over here, I think, right? Because I want to get the whole group together before we do anything else. It's worth looting these supplies to sell them, even if I don't use them immediately. Oh yeah, we got this guy.
Mind flayer. It's hurt.
That thing's bound to be...
What's this do?
Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
I suspect that given that this character is, like, Oath of Devotion Paladin, he probably isn't too, like, put off by feeling compassion for a dying being, even if it's an evil being.
The poor creature is on the brink of death, but there's still time. You'd give your life to save it, to nurse it back to health. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
And now I'm conscious of the manipulation. Let's try and use that to our advantage. Yes. Thank you, Shadowheart.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
No thanks. Haha, not 20.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Mercy, kill it.
Monster. Death is too good for it. One day I'll catch a break. I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
There's Lae'zel.
You think it's dangerous?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them. Holy hells. Under elf.
Lay tight, Nymessa.
Not gonna immediately murder these people.
Demaze.
Come, Nymessa. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please. No, thank you.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
Down. The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Oh, is it an oath break if you just kill them? I'm not surprised. I feel like paladins should not be killing people unnecessarily.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, sounds good to me.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Sounds good. So this is where I should probably point out, this is the one concession I'm making to mods. I don't think that, I don't think it's a problem to have more than 4 party members. I know this is more power than I'm quote-unquote supposed to have, but in regular D&D, 4 party members versus 5 is not that big a deal. And I like having the additional party member around. Gives you more dialogue options. And it makes it easier to do, like, less than perfectly optimized build choices. Like, I feel better about building for flavor rather than strictly for win-at-all-costs munchkin optimization. So, I will be playing with a party of 5. Fortunately, fighter is very easy to level up. Wow, if you don't break your oath for killing Lae'zel, but you do break the oath if you fail persuasion and have to fight them. Okay, wow, that's that's pretty ridiculous. So I'm going to go to the grove before I deal with the little mini dungeon there. I have never done that before. And I'm going to see what happens when you bring Will there.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time! By the 9 hells! Open the gates!
Incidentally, after this fight, I'm gonna call it for tonight because I need to go back to the lab, weirdly. I'm having an interesting issue with my cells, and I want to see what they look like after a few hours post-feed. So.
Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Well, I don't necessarily think death is an appropriate penalty for racism. I know Twitter may not agree. Oh, I forgot to give him the rapier. That sucks. It's the Horn of Helm Hammerhead. Is Crack still MIA, by the way?
By sickle and sword.
Sick 'em, Death Kitty. Oh, that's a shame. I hope he's okay. Oh no. Oh boy. Zevlor didn't just die, did he? No, okay. Dark Urge Paladin, that's that's a choice. It's an interesting choice. I'm gonna do this because screw Aradin.
Have to keep going.
All right, that's pretty good damage. For a minute, I thought that guy was attacking his friend. Maybe he was really mad at Zevlor for screwing up an Elturel. Haha. Okay, sure. Action surge to attack the thing that doesn't have Guiding Bolt on it. Whatever you say, Aradin. This is why nobody likes you.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Ugh, got baned. Meow. I'm not entirely clear what the meow ability actually does, but it's fun. I'm a little surprised that didn't just ignite the grease. It's fine, this will. I mean, you could just attack him, I assume. It would be very weird to do so, but I don't think the game would stop you, right? Oh man. That was painful. Sick him, kitty. Meow. Ah, pushed him into fire. I love it. Ooh, that was a solid hit. Take 90%. There's a kill. Next attack will be with advantage, assuming the battle goes on that long. Which it will not. My character is not very accurate. Can I get the cat to kill him? That'd be funny. Nope, lays on win.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
Well.
Taste of goblins to come, I fear. Must be a horde nearby.
Alright, well, that's going to be it for me tonight, because I got to go back to work now. So, I will see you guys later on. Cool to be back to streaming. I'm glad that I get to do this again. And, hopefully everything works out as far as, like, the video quality and stuff. I'll take a look at it, later on and, see if, everything is working properly. And, sometime soon I'll be back with, more Honour Mode. So, see you around. Let's make a save. There we are. Bye, folks.